Matt here with Keeping a YYC. Today we're joined by Trevor and Monique with Wanderlust Creatures. How are y'all today?
Oh, very good, thanks.
Hi, we're great. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Thanks for joining me today. We'll have you start out with telling us a little bit about your business, Wanderlust Creatures.
So Wanderlust Creatures was founded by Trevor and I several years ago. There's a couple different elements to it. One element is our travel maps. So essentially, we create a canvas for travelers to share their story. So we make cork maps and flag pins to pin the places where you've been, where you want to go to track your travels. And then we have a little heart charm where you can put where you're from, where you want to go, or where your home is. And essentially, the long and short of it is that they're visual journals for travelers.
Yeah, the other aspect of our company is we hand stamp pet tags with durability and creativity in mind. And they are designed to protect your pet if it should wander too far from you. They have the name stamped in it, the phone number, and any other information you'd like in there.
And then I guess like the last sort of part of our company, something that's really important to Trevor and I, is the philanthropic part. So for every map that we sell, a small donation goes to the World Wildlife Fund. And then for every pet tag we sell, a small donation goes to the Calgary Humane Society and the Nova Scotia SPCA, because those are the two places where our heart charms go.
Where we're from.
Wow, that is very, how do you even say the word?
Philanthropic, yeah.
Philanthropic.
I know, it's like a tongue, it's a tongue catcher.
Okay, well, we'll just edit that part. That was the very
confidence when you go through it.
Very philanthropic of
Philanthropic.
Nailed it.
Oh, I do have to ask you, you noticed the map that I have, the map one I have taped to the wall here that I moved from my room. How big can you make your cork maps for someone like myself to replace something like this, let's say?
The biggest that we currently offer is 4 feet by 2 feet, 2.5 feet. And they come in the sizes, 14 inches by 12 inches or down to 8 by 10. We're actually developing a new one actually that goes much bigger, and it's just cork that you adhere to the wall rather than the backing as you see back here.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
maybe I'll give you all a call later.
Yeah, we'll hook you up.
You know a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy and gal.
I know guys.
So next question I have is, what have y'all been doing to adapt in this current environment?
So Trevor and I have been adapting in different ways. I've been full-time with Wanderlust Creatures for a year now. So I've been working from our home studio for a year, so not much has really changed on that front. I think probably the biggest change for us is now our exhibitions, markets are shut down until the end of the summer as well. The stockists, the boutiques that typically carry our maps, they've all closed their doors as well. But the silver lining of that is the community here, especially in Alberta, the markets, the stores, they've all come together. They've looked at different options to get markets online, to create little parcels, little surprise bags, gift bags. So they've sort of rallied around each other and helped create this online shopping epidemic now.
Yeah, totally. We've also been using the downtime to focus heavily on our online marketing, content creation, developing our skills in photography, videography, and creating engaging content.
And then I think probably the most impactful was the fact that the makerspace that we use most of the equipment, most of the tools to actually create our maps was shut down. So that caused us to have to make a choice to invest more in our company and buy those tools and create those spaces within our home and garage. So Wanderlust Creatures is under fewer roofs now.
Yeah, more self-sufficient, I guess this is forced us to be.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's a little bit more empowering as well.
Yeah, it is empowering.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Going all in, really.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
awesome. So it takes some time to get that online presence going. What can people check out right now online of Wanderlust Creatures? What do you have that people can browse and casually shop? If they,
So we have our website, wanderlustcreatures.com. We have Instagram, wanderlust.creatures, Facebook, Wanderlust Creatures, and we just started TikTok because it's the newest
We're
thing.
TikToking.
It's actually fun too because every platform is good for different uses, right? They're meant for different things. So our Instagram is more of our beautiful photos, curated imagery. Our website is obviously our home on the internet, and we're using TikTok more as a behind the scenes kind of thing. Here's how we make tags. Here's us in our daily lives and what we do. We only just started it, but that's our kind of vision for TikTok anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. You're trying to find a way to use every platform. We haven't dug into the TikTok at all. We just assumed it's for young people, and I don't even know what it is, to be honest.
That's
totally
what I
is.
thought.
It totally
That's
is.
what I thought, and I thought that I was gonna have to like dance because all I've seen are little dancers. But it's not like that at all. It's sort of like a streamlined YouTube with commentary.
And much quicker, like 15 seconds.
15 seconds, and it's just
Yeah.
little behind the scenes. So I took a little behind the scenes video of Trevor getting the little setup ready for this interview. So we'll have a TikTok of this interview later.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, we'll have to check that out and see how
it's
to
really
try to
neat.
use this in a business sense. That's very interesting. Cool. Okay, the next question I have is, what can people do to support local right now?
So obviously shopping local, putting your hard-earned dollars towards local makers and local companies is huge. But there's another, really great way to help support companies that won't even cost you a dime. If you go on their Facebook pages, Instagram, all their social medias, follow, engage, and share their content, it's going to actually help a lot with the discoverability of their brand. It's sharing it to their friends, and then they grow their following. The algorithms work in certain ways that just, when somebody likes it, it shows that to more of your friends.
Yeah, and I think like the cherry on the cake to Trevor's comment is, if you are a person that buys local and supports local, go on those pages and leave good reviews. Those reviews mean so much. They give small businesses so much credibility.
Mm-hmm.
They give, would-be supporters faith in that local brand as well, because online shopping is still intimidating to a lot of people even now. And leaving that review, leaving, that great commentary in conjunction with that it's huge.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Your customers, satisfied customers, are your best marketing. Really.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, brand evangelists.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard word to say.
Evangelist. You're talking just.
Yeah, it's another $12 word.
Okay. Getting all fancy here. I'm going to have to dust off my dictionary. All right, so the last question I have is, let me make sure I get this right, is, are there any tips and tricks that you can share with people in regards to your expertise?
So I think that's an interesting question, because the word expert. So Trevor and I, we are of the impression that we're not experts in anything. Our thoughts, and we were both told this by someone when we were younger, we were told, if you're the smartest person in the room and if you're the expert in the room, you're in the wrong room. So our advice, like tips and tricks to be better, to continue to grow, to maybe become that expert one day, is to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, who are driven, who are motivated. Read from the experts, or your perceived experts, people that you admire and that you look up to, is probably.
Basically to surmise, develop your skills, develop your knowledge. I mean, there's a whole world of online marketing, photography, content creation, marketing on Instagram. We've read all these books and they've helped us tremendously. So I'd say that, the best advice we could give is develop your skills and use the tools that are out there to help guide you through this. It's helpful for us.
And engage your supporters, get feedback from people, and, take the criticisms or as feedback and grow from that. Don't take anything personal, just grow from those things and keep bringing knowledge to yourself.
Yeah.
That's an outstanding and unique answer.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We haven't heard that one yet, so that's
Oh,
fantastic.
cool.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Original content.
Well, it's
Exactly,
funny
that's-
because I read the question and I was like, okay. And then got to expertise and I was like, oh God, I'm not.
Start sweating. Is it hot in here? Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, expertise at what? It's like gluing a map.
So on that note, we'll have you all finish the interview for us by looking at the camera, stating your name as well as the name of your business, and asking the fine people that are watching to keep it local, keep it YYC.
Sure, I'm Trevor.
I'm Monique.
We are Wanderlust Creatures.
Keep it local.
And keep it YYC.